what are some of the other shortcomings of the 401k? I mean, give me your thoughts on that.
No, it's interesting because the 401ks and the IRAs were all established back in the 70s, and it was set up so you had all these options. But then Wall Street got a hold of it and said, all right, well, let's give people option A, B, C, or D, which are all mutual funds. They're paper assets. And so people said, oh, well, I mean, I guess I get a matching dollar, or if I put money away, it's important and smart because somebody somewhere, I think it was Kiplinger or Wall Street Journal, they told me this is a good idea. So the shortcomings are you have no control. You basically, you don't have control, and you do not have a diversified portfolio if you've got 60% growth and 40% bonds or whatever. That's not diversified. That's all paper junk, and it's crap. Yeah. And it's a speculative bomb that's waiting to go off. So the downside is no control. The other downside is you really don't have control of the timing. So it's choosing your assets, and it's also the timing when you can do things. The alternative, which is amazing, and most people are like, wait, I've never heard of this. I'm like, yeah, why would Wall Street tell you about the alternative? Because, well, why do they keep you in that thing? Because of fees. Yeah. And ultimately the alternative is the self-directed space, which is where I spend all my time. And it specifically, there's a lot of different options out there, and people get confused. And there's self-directed IRAs, there's self-directed 401ks. Ultimately, the ultimate is the eQRP. It's what we created to give people control, whether they're by themselves, whether they have 50 employees. It gives you control to be able to pick buying things like real estate, multifamily, buying crypto, buying gold, and doing what you want. And so people get excited or scared to death. They're like, yeah, but what do I know about anything? Well, you better learn. And that's why you're here, you're listening to us right now, listening and learning. And so you ultimately, if you can choose to have control, or you can choose to be a sheep and go off a cliff, I guess that's a buffalo, but you're gonna choose one way or the other, control or no control. We all have that choice, and that's what the eQRP is all about, giving you control of your assets.